Hello, welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Mafi Manuel. I especially welcome you guys to a brand new video. Quickly, before we dive into our main story today, please, I really want to apologize. I've not been dropping content. We have not been consistent as before. For some of you who know us on this channel, we hardly miss. Yes, we hardly miss on this platform. But I've been running some businesses, trying to do some things, and then balancing it with YouTube is really not easy. But then I'm trying to get some people on the team to make the work very easy so that we don't miss. Do you understand? So please, if this is your first time, subscribe. Always come through to check. We will soon be back and consistent as ever. All right, let's quickly go to South Africa, where a Nigerian pastor who goes by the name Pastor Timothy Omotoshon, he was arrested in South Africa sometimes 2017, I think almost 8 years ago. He was arrested and convicted for rape. Some women came out to accuse him of rape, his church members and some women.
Omotoso and the Jesus Dominion International Church came under scrutiny after a news feature on the SABC Current Affairs program Special Assignment contained claims of sexual abuse from several women at the hands of Omotoso under the pretext of healing some of his alleged victims as young as 14 years old. The pastor also allegedly evaded arrest by the Hawks several times.
In fact, the most painful one is there was a lady that came out to accuse him that this pastor used her when she was 14. He forcefully had sex with her. Do you understand? And so as of that time, it trended worldwide. South Africans, were not happy about this. And, the government took over this case. And the pastor was arrested in the airport. They said he wanted to escape and leave South Africa. He was arrested in the toilet. In fact, when they wanted to arrest him, he went and was hiding in the toilet. They caught him there. They arrested him. Do you understand? In a very, very dramatic way, he was arrested. And in fact, in a very disgraceful way. If you see how they were dragging him.
He tried to avoid his arrest at the Port Elizabeth airport by first lying about his arrival time and then hiding in a toilet.
They drag him, disgrace him. Anyway, so fast forward to 2025, he has been released after it was announced in court that he has been acquitted. He has been discharged and acquitted. They said he will be deported back to Nigeria.
The court heard detailed affidavits of victims and that the pastor was in possession of fraudulent travel documents. The court also heard that an illegal work permit was obtained for the pastor by a member of his church who was working at the Department of Home Affairs, and that a senior official within the Hawks were in cahoots with the prophet to get him out of the country.
The accused are found not guilty and are discharged on all the charges. The court will adjourn.
All right.
Do you understand? So in the court of law, they said that the case, those people handling the case were wrong. They were wrong and the man is innocent, and because of this he was released. Now when this man was released, he was so happy. He thanked God that God intervened. But guess what? A lot of South Africans were not happy. A lot of people were not happy about this. They were like, why should they release this man? In fact, one of his victims, her name is Zondi, she came out to speak. Do you understand? I'm going to play that quickly for you. And also there was a woman, a human rights activist. She came out to speak about this case. In fact, she was the one encouraging other victims to speak out. Guess what? When this man was arrested and he was put in prison, when they have been trying him during his time in court, all this back and forth, guess what? She was shot dead before this man was released. Now people are asking questions. Is this a coincidence? Or is it because of this case? A lot of people are asking questions. She was fatally shot dead in South Africa. Do you understand? So it's a sad one.
Community activist and whistleblower Pamela Mabini was shot dead this morning in the driveway of her home. Mabini was a regular attendance at Timothy Omodoso's trial. She played a pivotal role in supporting witnesses in the rape and trafficking case against him.
Right, the recent murder of a whistleblower in the Timothy Omodoso rape case has highlighted the dangers for those who speak out against any mounting problem. Community activist and whistleblower Pamela Mabini was shot dead in the driveway of her home.
We took it upon ourselves to go through a humiliating process, to have our dignity stripped from us in public. Our lives have never been the same after coming out about this. And one has to wonder, so this is what the last 8 years of our lives has come down to.
And 8 years later, he was found not guilty, he was acquitted. So what does that say to us, victims who were abused within the church?
It is a very, very sad one. It is a sad one. And then, anyway, they said that the man will be deported back to Nigeria. A lot of South Africans are not really happy that why should they release this man, that it is unfair. Do you understand? So, anyway, I pray that God should comfort his victims. Do you understand? And for that woman that was shot dead, rest in peace to her. So quickly before I run up, let's quickly go to Vatican City. Let's go to Rome, where Pope Francis, is dead. He died today, being Monday. Yes, they said he died of pneumonia. He has been battling pneumonia. Remember, I covered this story sometimes February earlier this year. They said that he was in a critical condition. He has been battling pneumonia back and forth. Finally, the man has passed away. He passed away at 88. May his soul rest in peace. We pray for long life. Well, the Pope really enjoyed a very long life. Let us always check our health, Let us always pray for long life. So that's the story. My name is Mafi Emmanuel. If this is your first time, please subscribe. Follow us on all social media platforms. Until the next time, I can't wait to see you all. I am out.